Hello there, friends, and welcome to the Spectrum Stitch Crochet Swoncho. In this video, we are going to discuss chart number 4. As you can see, chart number 4 has an 8-stitch pattern repeat. So make sure you did those increases right after chart number 3 before you begin chart number 4. But we do have 7 rows or 7 rounds we will be working. Now, there are a lot of color changes in this chart. We're going to go between 4 different colors, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So make sure you maintain consistent floats as you're working along. Keep your gauge right on par, and be very, very, very cautious that you do not accidentally start making your stitches a little bit too snug. And across the entire thing, like I've talked about, you do not want to crochet over your floats. Keep those nice and exposed behind your stitches, and you will make sure that your fabric is nice and drapey and just have a beautiful look. Now, one thing I do want to mention is before you begin chart number 4, you do want to lay out your Swoncho flat on a surface and make sure it lays flat and in the round and it doesn't like cone up on itself. If it is starting to cone or ripple or look like it's standing up on its own, your stitches are too tight, I'm sad to say, and you're going to have to rip out your work until it does lay flat. If you maintain consistent gauge like I've given you throughout the whole project, and you've kept the stitches nice and loose, your project should lay flat or practically flat, like almost as flat as it would be before it was flat. If it's that state and you want to apply a little bit of steam blocking or spray some water, do some slight pin blocking to it to make sure that it is laying flat, I do recommend doing that before moving on to chart number 4. That way you can make sure that as you're moving forward with chart number 4 and the increase and then 5 and then the increase and 6 and the increase and 7 and so on and so forth, that your stitches are not accidentally getting tighter and tighter and tighter with each round. Having that light blocking in between each of the chart rounds will really help you maintain consistency with your gauge and make sure that your piece is laying flat. If you're in doubt, if you're like, I don't know if it's cone-like, I don't know if it's flat enough, at this point, you should be able to put your Swoncho on. And if you put it on and the neckline and the first couple charts are raised up off of your neck, like it's not laying flat, flush to your chest, then it is too tight. I'm so sorry. I know it stinks to pull out your work. Remember, I told you that I did the exact same thing on mine. So it's better to pull out your work at this point in the progress because we don't have as many stitches on it as we will later on. Okay, so make sure you lay your piece down, make sure it's flat, then proceed on to chart number 4. And I'll talk to you again soon. Good luck, everybody.